Ukraine's war chest is running dry. Finance Minister Serhiy Marchenko issued a stark warning to Parliament this week, declaring that Kyiv no longer has sufficient resources to sustain its armed forces. In response, the Ministry of Finance is scrambling to revise the 2025 state budget and is also working on an emergency framework for 2026, in case the conflict with Russia shows no signs of abating. The funding for the army is currently insufficient, Marchenko told lawmakers, according to UNN. Therefore, we will come out with a revision of the budget in the near future. The financial shortfall has been worsened by delays in reform commitments, costing Ukraine roughly $2 billion in foreign aid already. On top of that, the IMF's fiscal roadmap demands that Kyiv shrink its budget deficit from 19.4% of GDP in 2025 to 9.9% the following year, slashing state spending by hundreds of billions of hryvnias. Further compounding the crisis is Ukraine's failure to produce a budget declaration for 2026-2028. Marchenko attributed the delay to the volatile funding outlook, saying, "I am not a forecaster, but I know how the situation can change." The government is currently working with two fiscal scenarios: a baseline plan, assuming the war ends in 2025, and a contingency blueprint for continued hostilities into 2026. Alarmed by the deepening financial strain, Ukraine is once again turning to its allies for support. Following a meeting of the Ukraine Defense Contact Group in Brussels on Wednesday, Defense Minister Rustem Umerov declared a new stage in joint efforts against Russia.
Our partners came to me and asked if Ukrainian companies could build factories for producing their cutting-edge products in their countries. Ukraine's military needs are the most important factor for us. I always stress this in our conversations with partners, and our partners said that they are willing to fully pay for all the production from these factories, and that our partners will even appropriate more funding for this. We agreed that products produced under Ukrainian license abroad will go to Ukraine so long as the war lasts. We're looking forward to considering all proposals from the interested partner states.
The gathering, co-chaired by the UK and Germany, comes amid crucial negotiations over long-range weapons manufacturing, many of which could be produced in allied nations under Ukrainian licenses. Umerov confirmed that several partner countries have already proposed hosting defense production lines, with the full financial burden to be covered by those governments. Ukraine's deepening fiscal crisis, coupled with its rising dependence on external production and aid, leaves its war effort in a precarious state. As the fighting grinds on and budgets tighten, Kyiv risks being trapped not just by the war, but by its own economic countdown.